Hello, dear friends. LaToya, creator and founder of VesselAndCrown. I'm super excited to be back with you all. It has been a couple weeks since my last um, video, and so I'm excited to jump in today. I have been enjoying life and allowing myself to really embody the energy of all that is, right? Christ consciousness, um, the ebb and flow of grace in its purest form. And so, with that being said, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. This channel is or was created with um, a calling in mind, right? A remembering, an opportunity for us to walk each other home, as Baba Ram Dass says. And some of the ways that I do that is with channeling Christ's consciousness or the spirit of Joshua or Yeshua, all that is, and sharing energy forecasts and all of the things, right? But the biggest thing that I feel led to focus on is the channeling of the spirit of Joshua from the Bible or Christ's consciousness, Yeshua, all that is. And so, with that in mind, I will go ahead and begin and allow the messaging that needs to come through today to be made manifest. Here we go. The messaging that wants to come through today is all about confidence. And this is not the kind of confidence that is most tied to self-esteem. We're talking about confidence as it relates to self-discipline, self-awareness, uh, agency of self, autonomy, sovereignty. At the root of the word confidence is the energetic component of discipline, right? We know that one of the most profound definitions of discipline is the ability to give oneself a command and immediately follow through on that. And this is true, remains true energetically and spiritually across all time, space, and dimensions. So it's not something that we invite you to simply just repeat or say out loud. It's something that we invite you to embody, a practice, a choice, right? We cannot claim confidence with the fleeting hopes of boosting self esteem without meeting ourselves where we're at, right? And in order to meet ourselves where we are at, we have to commit to the energy, the ebb and flow, the action of devotion to oneself. And a part of devoting our self to our hearts is the energy of confidence. Again, here in this particular instance, we are referring to the ability to devote to the calling on your life, in your life's work, your spiritual path, creativity, holding space for both and, right? Joy and grief, spontaneity, allowing yourself to flirt with life, cultivating the space for God to surprise you, for source energy universe to surprise you. And again, we bring this back to the energy of confidence, the ability to give oneself a command and immediately follow through on it. And this is not an energy or a concept that needs to be forced. This is an energy or concept that simply wants and needs to be acknowledged within your mind and your heart, right? For spiritual, intentional mind heart coherence, so that we can bring ourselves back to inner devotion, confidence, the ability, the ability to give oneself a loving command and immediately follow through on it. And the beauty and the miracle in this and cultivating this practice and remaining consistent with it is that we begin to let go of lack and desperation and lower vibrational energies that aren't serving us in this present moment, right? Life is life, challenges will arise. But when we create the space for all of this to settle into our hearts, devote to ourselves, and cultivate the energy of confidence where we are naturally aligning with the magnetic frequency of the universe, right? We begin to release all forms of grasping, desperation. We begin to naturally release repetitive thought loops and thought forms that are no longer serving us and creating energetic and or emotional and spiritual blockages. And then again, when this happens, we find ourselves naturally back in a space of gratitude, thankfulness, joy, action, clarity, and all of these things in turn bring back or attract the abundance into your life. And this isn't always financial abundance. This could look like an abundance of health, vitality, vibrance, vibrance within your aura, your continence, vibrancy with and where you show up, how you show up, how you present yourself. And so, as you see, all of these things lead us to a place of having the inner confidence that we need to be our most truest, authentic selves. We have to acknowledge the light, to be the light. This act of devotion leads us to confidence. And confidence in this way allows us to experience the beauty, the miracles, the infinite possibilities of life. And so I don't know who needs to hear this today, who this is for, but I'm hearing that there's someone watching this that has been struggling with confidence. And the invitation here again is not to observe and witness and or embody confidence as it relates to boosting one's self-esteem or looking good. It's an invitation to bring us back to the basics, the drawing board, true devotion to oneself, autonomy, sovereignty, And then confidence, again, the ability to give oneself a loving command, an actionable step, and immediately following through on it. And over time, for some, instantaneously for others, you'll begin to recognize, realize, and embody what it means to move forward and operate in life, the ebb and flow of grace with this level of confidence and clarity. Again, acknowledge the light to be the light. Your confidence is already within, it's already there. You have everything you need. All right, dear friends. That is our message for today. And wow, that was amazing. Until next time, as always, I am sending you all so much love, peace, and blessings.